Hey guys, how's it going? It's Target here. Welcome back to another episode of the Tampa Bay Lightning Be a GM. So we were looking to make a move possibly into the top group of, for God's sake, top group in the draft. It doesn't look like we can do it. The only teams that are in the top three that we'd want are Detroit, Minnesota, and New York. And odds are they're not going to want to, they don't want to budge, and it's too expensive. They don't want anybody we want to give up. And, like, I would give up Darnell Nurse and possibly somebody else if the price was right. Montreal would give up their fourth. What would they want for that, though? They would take, like, they would take almost everybody. Reed Boucher, who's got a great shot. We all know that. But you know what? I like things the way they are. I don't want to move that right now. I think we're okay there. So we're just going to leave it for now. I will make the Jonathan Quick trade. I think I'm going to do that right now. All right, so let's throw Jonathan Quick on there. They don't want the goalie. That's okay. Jonathan Quick, and then we're going to head over to Edmonton, who have a good relationship with us. They don't want Jonathan Quick, but for Storm Phaneuf, he's 25 years old. He'll probably jump to an 88, maybe an 89 overall in the offseason. And then next year, he'll have one more year. He'll probably finish at an 88, 89. So I don't know how much he has left on this contract. He probably just signed it. 3 years at $8 million. We can afford the cap space, I think. Jonathan Quick for Storm Phaneuf. It's not far off. What do they have that they can give us? They want to get rid of your picks. A second, next year's first. Would they give us next year's first and Storm Phaneuf for Jonathan Quick? I don't think so. I don't think that would go through. Let's ask for a second this year. And let's ask for a third. So Jonathan Quick for Storm Phaneuf for a second and a third. I think that might go through. It might even be asking much. No, I think that's fair. I think that's a fair trade. Will this go through? And it will. I'm happy to accept this proposal on behalf of the Edmonton Oilers, and we consider it a done deal. So there we go. So we got rid of Jonathan Quick. We got rid of Sidney Crosby. So Corbin, Audison, Ollie all went. Brule, Okposo. I'm just going to quick sim. Who else was on our list here? So we had Mowers, Brule. He's gone. Antilla. And is Durno gone? No, Durno's still there. Mowers is gone. And then there was Antilla. Did he go as well? He did go as well. Antilla went. So... Oh, and Kavanaugh. Was Kavanaugh gone? Kavanaugh did not go. Okay, all right. So good to know. So Durno was the one that we had that was like high overall. 76 overall is Fred Durno. I think that's our best bet. And then Kavanaugh is 4 stars. Defensive defenseman. Yeah, we're going to go with Durno first. Hope that he's still there in the second round. Okay, so we got 2 picks here and Minnesota. So what I'm going to do is trade up. Okay, so we're going to trade up to Minnesota, New York. Hold on, let me see here. Minnesota, New York, Montreal. I want to get to that top spot to make sure we get them. All right, so let's go to Minnesota. All right, they'll probably be willing to trade this. Minnesota. They don't want to get rid of their second. That's okay. We will give them a second, our second, and Tampa Bay's third for their second pick. I don't know if this will go through. We'll try it. We'll see if it goes through. Here we go. It won't quite go through. Okay. We'll propose that trade again. Minnesota. I'm heading over to Minnesota. Okay. I want your pick. Actually, you know what? It's Minnesota, New York. I'm going to try New York. I feel like we could possibly squeeze it out of the Rangers because they wanted to get that other pick. Okay, so there. And they would take our 2 seconds. I'll give them the 2 seconds. For their second. It's got a higher value than ours does anyway. Yeah, that should go through. I think this will go through. It's an even trade. We'll go. And it will. Okay, so we're going to have that second pick in the second round. So we'll shut down our phones there. As long as Kavanaugh doesn't go. Okay, Kavanaugh did not go. Here he is. There's also this guy here, an enforcer. 3.5 green stars. I doubt it. We'll just make that pick for Kavanaugh. Okay. And we got 2 picks in the third round as well. So we'll draft here. I think that's everybody from our list is gone. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so we're going to end this. Sim. Find out who's available. Trojanik. He's an enforcer. Enforcers really have 0 value in this game. Siegel. Power forward. You know what? I'm going to draft Siegel. Why not? We'll get a power forward in there. And then we're going to also have this one. Let's check goalies here. Is anybody worthwhile? Not really. Skaters. We'll go back to this. And it's pretty much a crapshoot at this point. You know what? I'm going to sort by round. Let's try it. Let's try Benjamin Trojanovic, whatever his name is. And then we're going to auto-draft the rest, okay? So we will take a look at this. So Corbin went to Detroit. We know that their overall is, but we want to see what if they are indeed 5 stars. Addison went to New York, or Minnesota. And Ollie went to the New York Rangers. And I want to look at Brulette in Montreal. Okay, there we go. So that's done. What an off season for us so far. I mean, draft and everything included. That was a crazy year. I mean, we got rid of Sidney Crosby. We brought in Connor McDavid and Aaron Ekblad. And we got rid of, I guess, Zach Bogosian. Let's go to contract screen. We're going to have to re-sign some players. Stanley Marlowe is one of them. All right. Trojanovic is only 36 overall. Who's that other guy? Who's that guy we drafted? We took Kavanaugh and Durno. We know what they are, but are they indeed? Durno's 3.5 red stars. Not bad, I suppose. 78 faceoffs for a two-way forward. He's got really good speed and agility and acceleration. That's nice to see for that, for a two-way forward. Cronwell, Robert Cronwell. Where the hell did we get this guy? We probably just signed him in free agency, I think. A center with 80 faceoffs. He could be there. He could actually be there. Durno. Okay, there was Durno, and then there was that defenseman. What the heck's his name here? We'll go down. Kavanaugh, 3.5 red stars. So he's not 4 green stars like we thought, but not a bad pickup. I guess we gave up a little bit much for that. Hutchinson's just never going to get better, I don't think. He's stuck forever in that overall. So let's see who needs a contract. Okay, so Stanley Marlowe and Dougie Hamilton both need contracts. We'll go by forwards first. Just Stanley Marlowe looks like out of forwards needs a contract. Oh, Cashman. Dwight King. Robert Cronwell. Okay, those guys will get contracts. We got $26 million to spend. We're good on Connor McDavid. Defense. There's a couple. There's quite a few. Darnell Nurse. D'Angelo. I feel like we might have a player on the outs, and that might be Byron Hutchinson. It also might be Justin Schultz, but I think that Byron Hutchinson might be on his way out. We'll see how things go here. But we do need to sign the big names. So I'm going to get out my calculator. We're going to sign Dougie Hamilton. He wants $7 million for 8 years. Okay, he's not going to be getting that, I'll tell you right now. So go to my calculator. Where are you? Okay, so 7. Let's see if that's his cheapest. 8 years. That's the max. Okay, 6 years. You know what? I'll give him 6 years. That way he's not locked in forever. It's the same amount. 7.085 times 0.85 is 6.025. That's much better. All right, so we'll get him for just over $6 million. 025. Okay, 025. Perfect. Dougie Hamilton, we got you locked in. There was also Justin Schultz. Justin Schultz and Darnell Nurse. What does Justin Schultz want? He wants 6.7 for 2 years. What about 1 year? Yeah, 6.7 is definitely his cheapest. I am going to go sign Stanley Marlowe right now, though. He's our most important. Negotiate a new contract with him. He wants $10 million for 4 years. Holy shit. All right, let's get him for... You know what? Let's get him for 3 years at 9.685. And we can actually get him for 8.232. Okay, that's not bad. We're running into cap space issues, I think, here. 8.235. Okay, that's what we'll be able to get Stanley Marlowe for 3 years. And he'll play the center on that top line. Two-way forward with 83 faceoffs. That is very good. That's good enough for me. Okay, so I'm going to sim a day, see how much cap space we have left. We've used almost the whole thing, and we still have a couple defensemen to re-sign. Damn it, Storm Fanouf, you cost a lot of money, man. That was a $2 million upgrade. Dougie Hamilton accepted, and Stanley Marlowe accepted. We got $13 million. Okay, we need to re-sign a couple people here. Justin Schultz, Darnell Nurse. What does Darnell Nurse want? 6.1, so that's going to use up all of it, but just between those guys. D'Angelo wants he wants $3 million. And then we've also got to sign, where is he? Cashman. Oops. Cashman wants 2.5. So we're going to have cap space issues here. So I need to decide who I want to get rid of. And it's going to probably be one of our defensemen. We've got a lot of defensemen here. And we're going to have Sutton stepping up. He'll be 9.8, so he'll be in the fray. I think we move Byron Hutchinson. I don't know about you guys, but Byron Hutchinson has done dick all since he got here. He's got not even as good defensive awareness as the other guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tender qualifying offers to Darnell Nurse and also to Anthony D'Angelo. Okay. We will re-sign Justin Schultz, who had an okay year, did he not? I mean, he's got a good shot, awesome offensive awareness, and he had 43 points, so that's really good for Justin Schultz. So we'll give Justin Schultz a contract. He wants 6.7 for 2 years. Is that his cheapest? Probably. Yeah, we already went through this. Yeah, 6.7. So 6.7 times 0.85 gives us 5.695 actually. So we save about $1 million on him. 5.695. There we go. Okay, so that'll be for Justin Schultz. And then I also want to sign Cashman. Okay, I want to sign Cashman. I feel like he's going to be a good a benefit for our team. He wants 2 years at 2.55. 1 year at 2.03. You know what? I'll give him the 2.555. But we're going to offer him actually 2.175. So we'll be able to save a little bit on him. Okay. So I'm going to make a trade. I'm going to move Byron Hutchinson for some prospects. Let's see what we can get here. We'll go to GM options. Actually, we're going to look at trade negotiations. Oh, we can't go to trade negotiations yet. Good thing we tender qualifying offers. But I do want to look at those guys. Corbin, Audison, Ollie. Okay, so Corbin went to Detroit, so we're going to pop over to Detroit and have a peek at that. Detroit. This is the first time we're running into problems. So Corbin is 5 green stars. Sorry, 5 green stars. Even better than our buddy. And 78 face-offs. Yeah, he's fast again. He's like a younger version of what we got right now in Stanley Marlowe. All right, and then you've also got Audison in Minnesota. So we'll pop over to Minnesota. Minnesota, yeah, he's 86 overall, Matthias Audison. 86 sniper. He's got, look at his shot already. Oh my goodness, Matthias Audison. That's crazy. That guy's unbelievable. 95, 97, 97, 94. That kid's going to be on fire. He's going to be a great player. My goodness, 4 yellow stars too. And then in New York, you've got Ollie. There we go, Ollie. What's your deal? He's 4.5 yellow stars, power forward. Daryl Ollie, not bad. He's your average power forward at 74 overall. But Audison's definitely the steal of the draft. And then in Montreal, we got to pop over to Montreal and see what that Brulette guy is like. Brulette, yeah. So he's a right-wing sniper, 69 overall. Nothing great. He went up a little bit. Oh no, it's the same. 69 overall, still the same. So not bad, but nothing great. Even his shot's not that super yet. But give him some time, he'll get up there. He's not a bad trade, but my God, Audison is unbelievably good. Unbelievably good. He's going to be crazy for years to come. Okay, so I am going to re-sign. Go to re-sign players. Make sure I've got everybody qualified that I want to qualify. Oh, we do have a couple players to sign. So I'm just going to sim to the next day. How much cap space do we have left? Let's see here. So Justin Schultz took a contract, so did Cashman. So we got $7 million. We could sign one of our defensemen. Who was it? Who do we have left? Defenseman. We're going to go by overall. So there was Nurse and D'Angelo. So basically we'd have to move Byron Hutchinson. We could sign Darnell Nurse before this is over. That's 6.110, and we got enough cap space to make it work. So 6.110 times 0.85. That's probably his cheapest, I'd imagine. Yeah, so 6.110 times 0.85. That gives us 5.195. We can afford that, and we're going to offer it right now. Okay, that way we can keep our best players in there. I mean, he doesn't have the best discipline, but that's okay. All right, so Darnell Nurse will offer you a contract, 86 overall. He ended up panning out into not bad a player. And then we are going to get rid of Byron Hutchinson. Okay, so we got that. We got a tendered qualifying offer to D'Angelo. We're going to release Bradford. I'm just going to go through here and actually not cancel. We don't need that. We won't release him. Shirley, tender you a qualifying offer. Nope. Centers, Cronwall. We will negotiate you a new contract because you are 4 yellow stars. 940. How many years do you want? You only want 1 year. Let's give you 2 years at 1.040. And we can actually offer him 0.885. Okay? 0.885. There you go for Cronwall. In case he gets better before we're ready. Forwards, is that everybody? Let's take a look at all skaters first. Okay, Dwight King. Oh, Dwight King we have to re-sign as well. How much does he want? 1.890. You know what? I'm going to sim a day. You know what? I'm going to release Dwight King. I'm not going to re-sign him. I'll find somebody in free agency. We do need to address our fourth line. We got him set. And then goalies. I didn't take a look at goalies, but we should be good on the goaltending front. Oh, we do need to get our backup. So are we going to go with Farrell or are we going to go with Buns? You know what? I'm going to go with Farrell. He's a little bit better. 9.85 for 1 year. Okay, good enough. And then we'll let everybody else go. Oh, tender a qualifying offer to Jerry. He'll be our backup there, or our starting goalie there. And we'll have to reassess that as we go. We'll sim a day. We should have enough. So we got Farrell, and we got Cronwall. Oh, wait, Cronwall decided to reject. Hold on. There he is. Then I'm just going to negotiate you a new contract. I'll give you what you want for the term that you want. There you go. You happy? Quit crying like a little bitch. Sim another day. We're almost out of time here in the re-sign phase anyway. So there you go. Okay, so Cronwall we got. So we got $2.5 million. I guess we could sign Dwight King if we wanted. Because we got our goalie. You know what? We'll give him a contract at 1.890. 1.89 times 0.85. We're not going to find anybody cheaper out there. 1.610. There you go. 1.610 for 1 year. He's a fourth line forward, so he's getting what he wants. And we'll sim a day, make sure we got Dwight King. And that is the end of free agency, so this'll do it. Okay. Okay, so we need to move. Okay, we got Dwight King. Trading block. Okay, good. Everything's set to best what they suggest. We need to move Byron Hutchinson. So GM options. Trade negotiations, because I feel that Sutton guy is going to be a decent enough defensive defenseman. Hutchinson never really panned out for us. 84 overall, just terrible. Who can we move with? We know that Anaheim doesn't have much in terms of prospects. What do we have here? 4-star Ristolainen. No. Calgary. What do they have? Sean Monahan. Sean Monahan never really panned out at all, hey? 81 overall center. Not exactly what you want out of a guy. He could have been so much better than that. Klimchuk, no. Carolina, they've got a few older guys they want to get rid of. Let's sort by what they want to get rid of. Okay, they want to get rid of Duncan Keith, Brent Seabrook, no. Colorado, no. All old guys, hey. Dallas would get rid of McCormick. A 4 yellow star defenseman, 69 overall, 21 years old. He's two-way. Not bad, I suppose. He will get better. I mean, he's going to be about 73 by the time the year starts, so you're looking at about 3 to 4 years down the road before he's actually any better. That puts him at about 25 years old. Not bad. We'll come back to you, all right? That was Dallas. Detroit doesn't want to get rid of anybody. Edmonton has no one we want. Florida, Clark MacArthur. LA, nobody we want. Minnesota, nobody we want. Montreal, they want to get rid of that Brulette guy, who we know is a 4 yellow star sniper in this draft. 69 overall. He'll be about 74 by the time this starts. He could be good value for us down the road. This won't go through. Why? Cap space. That's why. But the value is there. Okay, so not that. Nashville, nope. New Jersey, Travis Zajac, no. Nobody there. Nope. No. No, too old. Not enough value. Still no value. Too old and no value. Too old. Winnipeg. No. Anaheim, there was nobody. We know that. Boston. Nobody. Wow. The slim pickings, hey? Slim pickings for Byron Hutchinson. It pretty much has to be this guy. McCormick or Woolley, basically. But McCormack is your value guy. But again, we can't do this because of cap space? Really? Is that the issue? Why won't this go through? Because he's not signed? What's the problem here? What if I give them, what if it's this? That won't go through either. Okay, hold on. Let's find somebody that's cheap. Jordy Ben. Why won't that go through? What the fuck's the issue here? Let's see what it says. This trade will put the Dallas organization too close to the salary cap. The league maximum salary cap, so we're going to say no here. God damn it, man. Okay, so let's look. Let's go. I want to go to Montreal. I want that guy. But again, they're already below the salary cap. For Christ's sake, how's that possible? You know what? We might have to wait on Byron Hutchinson then. We got $4 million in cap space. Or if I remove him, does it go up? Oh, yeah, 1.6. Oh, this is tough. This is a tough deal to make here. Because they don't have much cap space. Okay, let's find somebody with cap space, I suppose. Like New Jersey. Skaters giving away. They want to get rid of Shea Weber. He's still 91 overall, 35 years old. He's too old to be bringing into the fold now. You know what, guys? I'm going to cut it off there. This video is getting a little bit long. I don't want to go too long with this. I'm going to try and find a trading partner for our boy here when we come back. So hang in there. We'll find something that'll work. I'm not going to force a trade if I don't need to. So we'll leave it at that. All right, guys? So until next time, I'm Target Audience. You guys have a good one.